Thank you very, very much to all of my friends who have kindly supported me and congratulated me about my recent TED Talk. The talk was quite interesting and very close to my heart. And it was about metamorphosis. It was about change. So the topic that I chose was that only the mad will thrive. Not mad as in mad crazy. So mad is about passion. Mad is about tenacity. Is about the deep intelligence inside you. Mad is about being eccentric, which basically means being off-center. Some of the most brilliant people in the world were off-center because they were breaking the status quo. They were breaking and changing the world as we see it. These are just some of the people who have changed the world in our lifetimes and some things that have touched us personally. And these are the kinds of people we talk about who were considered mad but brilliant, absolute genius, breaking the status quo, bringing about new things in the world. Just visualize yourself as this little caterpillar that comes up, and we go through the entire metamorphosis of this process where an egg becomes a caterpillar, and then the caterpillar is eating away and gaining knowledge and learning and developing, and that is a perfect human metaphor that we have. Then it builds this beautiful pupa around itself and gets into the chrysalis, and there actually the caterpillar completely liquidizes itself and then rebuilds it back again, all in a matter of a week, and then comes out as a blazing, beautiful, vibrant butterfly that can fly thousands and thousands of miles. And that is the metaphor that we are working with today, ladies and gentlemen, and all my friends who are looking at it, is that we are going through that exact kind of rapid transformation and change. And this is what's going to change our world. Humanity is at a crossroads, and you can see that the curve of technological change far outpaces the social, the business, and any other kind of change. So no matter what we do, we cannot stay on that curve. And that's what is so important and how we're going to change our way forward. What's important, however, that humanity and technology are actually converging, and this is a critical point for us in our lives to be able to realize that and then to build from there. So my core thesis is that, the last 50, 60, 70 years, we were putting intel and technology inside our businesses, our lives, and so on. My focus is that we need to put humanity back inside to our lives. So instead of intel inside, future should be human inside. Now, as we were evolving, as you can see, our dinosaur friends are not with us anymore. And one of the key statistics that came out from Babson College in Boston was that 75% of the S&P 500 companies will not exist, will be banished into obscurity by the year 2025. More importantly, 50% of the companies that replace the 75% of the companies that are banished into obscurity haven't been born today. So there's everything to play for, and that is the great opportunity and abundance that we are actually living in. In all of this, we've got to think about jobs and the future of jobs. And what is the future of jobs? Because a lot of people are worried, and I'm not. I'm actually very bullish in terms of how we as human beings will be able to reposition and redesign ourselves and have new learning. So, but one key message to take away from this is that anything and everything that can be digitized or automated will be, because it'll be at 1/10 of the price, 1/100th of the price, and 100 times more efficient. So why would you not automate it? The second part of this is even more important, that anything that cannot be, which is love and affection and intuition and imagination and collaboration and relationships and anything to do with humanity, that cannot be digitized. Trust cannot be digitized. Empathy cannot be digitized. And those are the things that will become 100 times more valuable. And that, ladies and gentlemen, my friends, is the future of humanity. Now, this is my metamorphosis, and I'm the egg here, and my my niece and daughters of a couple of friends of mine, we went through this entire metaphor of an egg becoming a caterpillar and then converting it into a butterfly. TED normally takes about 6 to 8 weeks to release the videos after going through their process, so we can expect this probably by the end of July. So in the meantime, what we're going to do is to release every 1 or 2 weeks some of the snippets that I actually covered in my talk, and do a little sort of a deep dive into that and share some of these ideas and nuggets with you. Thank you very much again for all your support. I'm deeply grateful for all of my friends who have congratulated me, and lots more fun to come. Thank you. I appreciate it.